On this week's episode of Bayou Wild TV,
to me, like, just being out here, that's what's important, like being with your guys. And for me, it's kind of like a getaway. Like when you're out here kind of in the middle of nowhere, it's like all the stress of everything from football to your classwork or whatever it is, it just kind of melts away and you can just focus on what you're doing for a little bit.
One big thing with me is, like, I just want to get out and experience everything, experience different cultures. I want to see everything, do everything. So being down here for the past 4 years has just been a blessing to me, and seeing how the Cajun lifestyle is and how it is down here. Y'all get down in Louisiana, and I think I like it a lot down here.
I'm Bordalon, and I'm an offensive lineman for LSU.
I'm Wes Weekes. This is Tigers in the Wild, presented by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Global Outdoors. Find your next adventure and share your experiences with others by downloading the Global Outdoors mobile app or visiting globaloutdoors.com.
Every day, we strive to preserve traditions that have spanned generations.
Around every turn of the bayou, Mother Nature reveals unique people, places, and experiences.
And the bounty of animals and fish. Well, in Louisiana, we just call that lagniappe. I'm Don Dubuque.
I'm Chris LeCoq.
I'm Captain Martha Spencer. Join us as we document the adventure,
Sportsmanship,
and heritage that make us Bayou Wild.
On a previous episode of Bayou Wild TV. Today we're in southCentral Oklahoma, and we're gonna get a chance to visit the Lost Bucks Ranch. We have the opportunity to learn about and experience a wide range of animals that we would never encounter on this side of the world.
We want to provide an experience to people that might not have the ability to go to Africa and do a plains game type hunt. We want to give the experience to people who maybe they've never even hunted anything before their life.
We've quickly fallen in love with this outdoorsman's gym in Love County, Oklahoma. And with all these exotic creatures roaming around, it's the perfect place to find a few more tigers in the wild. LSU Football's Bordalon, Wes Weekes, and Gabe Leonards are all avid outdoorsmen in their own right. And with a short break in their athletic and academic commitments, Lost Bucks Ranch is an ideal getaway to experience something truly unique.
I grew up in SEC country. I went to a different SEC school, but LSU is who you always hear about. And so when I got the opportunity to do NIL or create content, come up with the concepts, I quickly learned there's more than just having a football player or a baseball player do an advertisement for you. No, I wanted to create an experience, a relationship, a story that these guys could tie to our brand. They are in a grind all the time. They're waking up early for workouts, games. They never just get to step out of their real life and do something like this. So that is like how we want to associate our brand and work with players, is give them a break from reality and come experience something they may never done before.
There's nothing quite like the Louisiana outdoors. Known for its mystique and natural beauty, sometimes there's no better place to clear your head. John Deere products from Sunshine can help you do just that. From the woods to the field, every view is better from behind the wheel of a John Deere. Ask your local Sunshine dealer about our current promotions or learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine. at sunnyquip.com.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
One of the reasons why Double D has been around for 50 years is because we are consistent with what built the business. And we go to great lengths to make sure that when you bring a deer or a hog or whatever it may be, your meat stays your meat all the way through the process. But we want to be as true to the original intent, which is a local meat company. And that's something that we want to maintain for as long as the Lord lets us do it.
Become a supporter of the Louisiana Wildlife Agents Association today by visiting supportlwaa.org. Browse the selection of exclusive gear, including t-shirts in a variety of colors and styles, plus hats, koozies, and more. Gear up today and support the LWAA.
I'm Bo Bordalon, and I'm an offensive lineman for LSU. I've been doing this since I can't even, before I can even remember. I mean, before I could hardly walk, I was sitting in the bottom of a deer stand, sleeping on the floor, peeking over the edge, bumping binoculars, trying to see what my dad was looking at. And it's something I've always dreamed of doing. And now that I've gotten older, I've got to be blessed enough to do it for a long enough time where I can take other people and show them. And that's kind of became something I love to do. I love to take some of my buddies out to our hunting place and kind of show them something they haven't seen. And that's kind of what we're doing here this weekend. It's kind of showing some guys something maybe they've never seen, something a little different. To me, like, just being out here, that's what's important, like being with your guys. And for me, it's kind of like a getaway. Like when you're out here kind of in the middle of nowhere, it's like all the stress of everything from football to your classwork or whatever it is, it just kind of melts away and you can just focus on what you're doing for a little bit.
Bo and I are sitting in the blind, man, we're having a great conversation. He's telling me a little bit about himself and his history, where he's from and his family life. And he was just excited to be out in nature, just looking at the animals. You know, we saw several different species of animal.
I think the first I ever saw was like fallow, and then some axis came in, and then black buck were mixed in there too, and just they all have their different pecking orders and stuff. Like when the black buck were at the feeder and the axis showed up, they kind of kicked all the axis out. And then like we had this all dad show up and he kind of kicked all the black buck out, and then the oryx showed up and he kicked everybody else out. So it was just kind of like cool to see the pecking order. And then they have zebras on this place too, and it was pretty cool to see those. I mean, I don't think they hunt them or anything. They just kind of let them breed there, and it was really cool to just be able to watch them. I mean, they're beautiful animals, and they are just living in what would be a semi-natural environment, and it's just really cool to see them relax and just acting how they are supposed to be acting in nature.
And Bo many times mentioned, he goes, Mr. James, he goes, I don't even have to kill anything. I'm having such a good time right now. I just love looking at the animals. And it was so genuine the way he said it. And we went and sat in the blind, and unfortunately that blind experience was a little slow. So I said, hey Bo, let's go get on foot and get on the road. And so we got mobile and we went, we were going all over the ranch. And and finally we came across a group of Gemsbok. And one of the most beautiful animals on earth is the Gemsbok. And not only they're beautiful, but they're excellent to eat as well. And you know, we don't harvest or take any of the female Gemsbok. We only harvest male animals. The Gemsbok males and females both have horns, so we have to be very careful not to shoot the wrong animal and shoot a female. Pretty sure those are both females on the right. We took our time, we were able to sex the animal correctly before I gave Bo the green light. And once I gave him the green light, he took it and made the best of it. Perfect shot.
Hell, you're a perfect shot. Got it going.
How about that? Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, man. I can't thank you enough.
Hey, buddy. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
It's a beautiful animal.
That's an awesome animal, man.
You made a perfect shot, too. Look at this. Perfect. Wow, what a beautiful animal.
Beautiful.
Put your hands on him. Oh, man, look at that.
Look at that. Almost as tall as my chest.
That's
Crazy.
a beast.
Crazy.
Beautiful.
The animals were gorgeous. I've never seen something that big, I mean, in person on the ground like that. And I feel really blessed to be able to come out here and have the opportunity to do something like that, all because of football, honestly. Like, just the connections that football provides, and also that Sunshine has provided for me. It's been awesome. This is Bo Bordalon with Tigers in the Wild, brought to you by Sunshine, your local John Deere dealer.
There's nothing quite like the Louisiana outdoors. Known for its mystique and natural beauty, sometimes there's no better place to clear your head. John Deere products from Sunshine can help you do just that. From the woods to the field, every view is better from behind the wheel of a John Deere. Ask your local Sunshine dealer about our current promotions, or learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunnyquip.com.
In Louisiana, food brings everyone together. These are the flavors that make friends out of total strangers. The flavors that remind you of home. It's the meals you crave, that take time, that show love. Because in Louisiana, we cook. And we know that when we come together to cook and eat, life gets better. So pull up a chair, leave room for seconds, and pass a good time. Because life needs Louisiana flavor, baby.
Delta Marina is Plaquemines Parish fishing one-stop. Get live bait, fuel, ice, tackle, and marine supplies. Then launch into the world's most productive saltwater fishing. Return to the fishing cleaning station, relax in first-class cabins overlooking the bayou, all in Delta Marina's safety video-monitored parking lot. Need a fishing charter guide? Delta Marina can hook you up. Cook your catch in your kitchenette or dine in the upstairs restaurant. Visit Delta Marina for a day or a week. Stop in just off Highway 11 down Rosemarie Drive in Empire. Visit thedeltamarina.com.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Hi, I'm Olivia Grace George, Miss Louisiana 2024. Did you know that Louisiana is one of the world's leading producers of propane gas? Of course, it's used for cooking, cleaning clothes, and heating homes, but it's always been used on farms and businesses across our state, as well as school buses and light-duty trucks. As America looks to cleaner, greener alternative fuels for our future, Louisiana's propane dealers stand ready to meet the need. For more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Continuing this week's episode, the fascination with exotic animals has consumed us at Lost Bucks Ranch. Earlier in the day, LSU football O-lineman Bordalon knocked down this massive gemsbok. Meanwhile, on the other side of the property, linebacker Wes Weekes is on the hunt for a trophy of his own.
I'm Wes Weekes, number 33, LSU linebacker. All right, we're about to get some of the same footage here, Trent.
Here we go, here we go.
One big thing with me is like I just want to get out and experience everything, experience different cultures. I want to see everything, do everything. So being down here for the past 4 years has just been a blessing to me, and seeing how the Cajun lifestyle is and how it is down here. Y'all get down in Louisiana, and I think I like it a lot down here.
After Bo's hunt, Wes and I got together, and it was Wes is on deck. He had a few animals on his list. One was a scimitar horned oryx, possibly a stag, or maybe an aoudad.
It was cool to see him this morning. We were in the stand. We saw a bunch of different types of animals. I can't even tell you what they were or what their names were, but
which has become a stealthy game of spot and stalk with an elusive herd of scimitar horned oryx.
When I was hunting my animal, it was like we were stalking them. We had to jump out the buggy, we had to jump back in it, we had to make sure everybody was in the right spot, so it was a lot of communication.
And it's very physical to hunt out here. And obviously Wes is in amazing shape, and I was huffing and puffing and trying to keep going, but man, we stalked for probably an hour and we were not successful. Many times we failed. And we kept at it, and like, hey, Wes, we're gonna get something, man. We just gotta be patient. And so it took a long time, but finally, late in the afternoon, we finally found the herd of scimitar horned oryx in the back of the property, up on a hill. We're about 250 yards away, and I told him to, hey, relax, take your time, squeeze the trigger, aim for the shoulder, and man, he executed just splendidly.
I know, especially for me, he was guiding me when I was hunting my animals, so he had me all lined up. He had me exactly where I needed to go, and really all I had to do was pull the trigger. He basically set up the whole shot for me. A lot of moving parts, and then finally, when I was able to line up that shot, it was kind of like the play, you got the call, and then you just got to go execute and do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think it was 256 yards, so definitely the longest shot that I've ever hit.
Was this the biggest animal you've ever taken down?
I think it is the biggest animal too. I caught a pretty big tarpon one time. That's about the only other animal that I can think of that was anywhere near the size of this thing, but it was pretty big.
Oh, he got a beautiful oryx, and it's a great example of the species, representation of species, and it's actually another excellent table fare. Oryx is probably one of our favorite meats out here that people who've never had it, they come back and say, hey, I want more oryx meat. Can you give me some oryx meat? Because that was so amazing.
I mean, I thought it was pretty cool just because the fact that we got lucky and had to only drive 8 hours rather than traveling all the way over to Africa. Yeah, I mean, I think Mr. James, his place is awesome. I'm thankful that he gave us the opportunity to even come out here. And yeah, I say he's a great coach, yeah. I say he's a really good coach.
I'm Wes Weekes. This is Tigers in the Wild, presented by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer.
There's nothing quite like the Louisiana outdoors. Known for its mystique and natural beauty, sometimes there's no better place to clear your head. John Deere products from Sunshine can help you do just that. From the woods to the field, every view is better from behind the wheel of a John Deere. Ask your local Sunshine dealer about our current promotions, or learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
We love our children. We protect them. We guide them. We prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a nonprofit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.
If you're lucky enough to bag a deer or a hog this season, bring it here to Double D. Double D processes hogs and exotic game and guarantees your product is always the meat you brought to Double D.
Double D Meats in Bogalusa, home of country smoked, spicy jalapeno cheddar, and other customized flavors.
Bring your deer or your hog here to Double D, where you always get your meat back in return. It's worth a drive to Bogalusa from anywhere. Double D. Become a supporter of the Louisiana Wildlife Agents Association today by visiting supportlwaa.org. Browse the selection of exclusive gear, including t-shirts in a variety of colors and styles, plus hats, koozies, and more. Gear up today and support the LWAA.
This trip and experiences like this are moments that are most cherished among outdoorsmen. Back at the lodge, stories fill the air. Each hunter sharing their own play-by-play of the day.
And look cool, because we went and he was so wild. And we saw a pretty big one at the end. Yeah, we saw a pretty solid one.
To cap off a great day of hunting, local chefs provide more than just a taste, indulging in a Lost Bucks Ranch dinner.
Today we're pairing stuff. Bordelon dressing stuff. And then we have sauteed asparagus and carrot, sweet potatoes.
These are guys and girls who wake up every morning for workouts at 6 a.m. They're expected to act a certain way, eat in a certain way. And then now you have NIL. I don't think a lot of these players get a lot of credit for the things they do off the field.
First off, I want to thank you for making us all get here safely, Lord. I want to thank you for the wonderful people that prepared this meal for us. All the wonderful ways that you show yourself to us, Lord, and the beautiful sunsets and just throwing the rocks off the cliffs and the little memories that we made today.
You know, we want to relate to those people who love getting outside, love getting their hands dirty. And it's just a natural fit to partner with people like Tigers in the Wild or Bayou Wild TV, because we're the Louisiana sportsmen. We're the Louisiana outdoor state. I don't think there's any secret. It's just take the time to get to know people, and you never know what will happen. Yes, there's a brand there, but it's the stories that make the brand, and because it's just human interaction, and we get to be outside and play with all these big toys and, you know, just have fun.
Tigers in the Wild. Let's hit some logs.
Subi. Look, there's a dead one right there. That's yours.
I would say that the weekend could not have gone better. The experiences that we were able to generate with these 3 young men, the joy in their faces, man, that's what makes me excited, to see their reactions.
You just come here and you feel like you could sit on the couch and you've sat on it 100 times. And when you can go somewhere and feel fully comfortable, it just makes you feel so much better. And I can't thank him enough for what he did for us, because, you know, I will never have another weekend specifically, probably just like this.
Stories continue late into the night, around the fire and under the star-studded Oklahoma sky.
Uphill, I think you'd have been
Great shot, buddy.
Uphill with
Somebody who's ever shot past 50 to make a 250-yard shot perfectly. Great job, buddy. That was. And of course, poor Bo here, he just, no problem.
Each person bound by a similar shared passion, knowing that this experience was something truly special.
Watching y'all pop out of the woods and chase them down today was pretty entertaining. That was.
All you gotta do is you gotta get on the back and grab the wheel.
The way that hunting brings people together is awesome to me. It's just like, it's just you and your guys when you're out there, and you just kind of get away from everything.
Visiting Lost Bucks Ranch is a privilege for any outdoor enthusiast. And these stories will continue the adventure, sportsmanship, and heritage of Bayou Wild.